Dorian Thompson-Robinson, UCLA.
At 16 at the 14-yard line for the Bruins. Thompson-Robinson fires over the middle, and it's caught. Wilson down the sideline. Can he get there and out of bounds at the 20? Chip Kelly here is your 1st and 10, and they run it. This is Thompson-Robinson, and Thompson-Robinson hits the edge quickly, and looks like he may have picked up a first down.
What describes me as a football player: tough, competitive, trustworthy, for sure.
Excited to be talking to Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback out of UCLA. Dorian, thanks for sitting down with us, my man.
Thank you guys for having me, man. It's awesome.
So the game of football, what made you fall in love with this sport?
Yeah, I think this is the ultimate team sport. This is a sport I grew up playing with all my friends back home, and the game that I had the most love for sure. So.
Was there anybody growing up that kind of like helped influence you towards football, or even just towards sports in general, that you still kind of like see as a little bit of a mentor or an influencer in your life?
Yeah, definitely my brother, my older brother. He played sports all the way up until college. And so just seeing him go through his high school process and all that stuff, really just, that younger brother in me just wanted to be better than him and everything. So
what drew you to the quarterback position?
For one, it's the guy with the ball in his hands every play. But it's definitely the spot that chose me, I would say, and my personality and what I bring to the table and my skill set. And it's something I just love to do and love to play. So.
I think the quarterback position is such a unique one where there's just so many monumental moments of growth for a quarterback as their career goes on. You're at UCLA. Was there a moment where things just kind of started clicking and slowing down for you in a big way?
Yeah, I think COVID in LA slowed not only my football process down, but the world process. And really giving athletes in general a time and a space to sit and reflect, and you're not just going from spot to spot playing football all the time. You actually have about a good 2 to 3 months where you're not doing anything, and you have to think about what you're going to do going forward. So I think that's probably around the time when things started to really click for me, and I saw the bigger picture and things, for sure.
Do you have a coach or a family member that kind of just you see as like a mentor that you still go to for advice on the field or off the field or anything like that?
100%. It's actually my chess mentor. So I play chess.
Okay.
That's where I get these wristbands from. One says "Protect the King," one says "Player, not a piece." And yeah, me and him, we talk all the time. And it's although we do play chess, a lot of it is about life mistakes and life being able to go through life and correct those mistakes and everything like that, and learning from all those. So
what got you started playing chess? Just like when did you start, and then how'd that get going?
Yeah, so I started at the end of my freshman year. Actually, Coach Kelly, my head coach, brought this chess mentor in. I had no clue about anything about chess, had no clue who he was, but he came in the quarterback room, started teaching the quarterbacks how to play, and really started relating it to football, and how the chessboard is really just a field for making decisions, just like a football field for a quarterback is a field for making decisions too. So a lot of those things I saw really click for me, and I took it and ran with it. Sure.
Did you ever get to play against Coach Kelly?
I have not. I have not. Don't show him this, but I think he's scared to play.
So, did you wind up being the best chess player at UCLA, or did you have some guys that could give you?
There's definitely some guys on the team that can seriously play for sure. I won't say I'm the worst by any means. I can definitely play, but there's definitely some guys on my team that take it very, very seriously.
So, how do you think UCLA prepared you for your advancement to the next level as a quarterback, as a passer?
Yeah, for sure. I think everything that Coach Kelly does, he brought from when he was at the Eagles and the 49ers. Whether it was his offense, the way he runs the program, the way he wants the quarterbacks to carry themselves and everything. So, I think Coach Kelly helped out a lot with that process for sure.
What was the toughest defense that you played against? Not necessarily, there's plenty of talented defense, and maybe it is just the most talented defense, but what defense gave you the most trouble when you were playing in the Pac-12?
You're talking about this past year or just in general?
Anytime, yeah.
And again, even if it's not a statistical thing, just one that sticks out to you.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely Utah, but really Utah my sophomore year in 2019. They've always had a good staff, always a well-coached team, but that 2019 team had I don't know how many NFL players on it, and I was a youngin' at that time, 19 years old, and I was out there playing with 21 and 22-year-olds, and it was rough.
Is there a game that you can just think of that best puts, Dorian Thompson-Robinson out there as this is my best, not best performance, but this is who I am as a football player?
Yeah, I think this past year, playing Washington, just the type of plays, the selfless plays in that game, is really what I'm all about. Just trying to go out there and put on my best performance for my teammates, and trying to win on each and every play to ultimately get the win at the end of the game.
Is there a play from that game, whether good or bad, that you remember just every little detail about?
100%. It's I actually had a PBU in that game. Tip pass, D lineman is about to catch it, and I put my helmet right in between his numbers, and he drops the ball. And we end up converting on a third down after that and end up scoring.
So Dorian, what would you want an opposing coach to say about you after they get done playing you?
That he's a mass competitor, and that he makes really good decisions at all times.
Who's the guy that you emulate your game after the most?
I think going into this year, it was a lot of Jalen Hurts film, and watching him play. He's playing at a really high level right now, making really, really good decisions, and I really like and enjoy how he carries himself, not only on the field but off the field.
Let's put ourselves in this situation. You're going down, you're tied with your biggest rival. You throw the game-winning touchdown or run it in, whatever you want to go with. Do you want that to be at home in front of the home crowd for the win, so you're celebrating with all the fans, or on the road and that rival just has to go completely silent and there's just nothing in the air but your team celebrating?
That's a tough question. We at UCLA love road games, but I can always do the home stadium, the home crowd. Everybody enjoying it after the game together as one. So I'm a home team guy for sure.
All right, Dorian, one more. I got one more for you. What do you want to improve the most through the pre-draft process? What's the big point of emphasis for you as you're getting ready, not only to just get drafted, but start your NFL career?
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of the quarterback position is about dependability. And so for me, it's just showing how trustworthy I am, showing that you can trust me with the ball in my hand, with the keys to the team, and being able to lead a group of men. And so I think that's what I'm trying to prove throughout these next 3 to 4 months.
So let's fast forward a little bit. We get to the end of this long draft process, and it's the night of the draft. You get that phone call, and someone's telling you they just selected you. You're going to X team. Who's there with you? Who's the first person that you want to hug?
Yeah, for sure, my mom. It's going to be all my intermediate family here in Las Vegas. And just being able to enjoy and spend it with them. They're the ones that helped me get to this point right here and help pave the way. So
that's UCLA quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Dorian, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you, guys.